morning. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your Tuesday morning flash video, and this is for May 7th, 2019, about 9:23 a.m. Central Daylight Time. As you can see, the stock market sharply lower again. So the question is, do we attack yesterday's lows or not on this drop? That'll be one of the key things the market starts looking at. Right now, the word is that Vice Premier Liu out of China is coming to the United States. I think if he did not come, it'd be a pretty good sign you're not going to get a deal done. How big the entourage he brings is going to be another key. Originally, it was 100 people. What if you're 40 or 50? You're not going to get the same work done. So, question of saving face, that comes into play. It's going to be interesting because at 12:01 a.m. on Friday, President Trump said that the tariffs will go up. Those that are 10% will go to 25%. So that's on $200 billion worth of goods. He hasn't yet discussed what to do on the other $320 billion of goods, but it gets nasty here. So we're getting the tit for tats. And by the way, at 12:02, China increases the tariffs on the U.S. That's their game plan. Dollar up a little bit at the expense of a number of currencies, but I look to see what the safe havens are doing. The yen is getting a 36-point jump. You're getting bonds and notes getting a jump in that market. You're down in the energies because of world trade. Gasoline especially taking it on the chin. The bean market trying to get a little bit of a bounce, and we're getting these crop reports that are coming out, and they're giving you an idea with these rains. You know, I wake up in the morning like you, and I'm watching the different national stations after I've watched business news, and it's every day massive storms coming in. Now 40 million people in the wake of this one. So it's a big event that is taking place. When we take a look today, the Federal Reserve is going to update their consumer credit data this afternoon around 2. Economists expect credit expansion to have slightly narrowed to $14.9 billion from the prior month's $15.2 billion. China's government said that Vice Premier Liu will be coming to the U.S. We'll see. European growth, this is not good. European Union cut Germany, their powerhouse, 2019 GDP growth forecast from 1.1% to 0.5%, and cut the 2020 forecast from to 1.5 from 1.7. That one's not so terrible, at least. That's a year from now, though. European Union cuts Italy's 2019 GDP forecast from 0.2% to 0.1%, and cut the 2020 GDP forecast from 0.8% to 0.7. They raised Italy's government debt forecast, now this for 2019, from, I put the word from 131% to 133.7% of GDP, and they raised Italy's 2020 government deficit forecast to 3.5% of GDP from 3.1%. In Australia, the Reserve Bank there decided to just sit pat at this point in time. They talk about their core inflation as you go through it. We'll see what that means. Here's something interesting. April Purdue University CME Group Ag Economy Barometer falling. And that's logical. If you look at what grain prices have done, lack of world trade, you're seeing that all show up in these markets. And that is the problem that we're all getting. Things are showing up that none of us counted on, and what it is doing, obviously, it's scaring the market. Now, will this market reverse all those gains from Christmas Eve that the market went up on if, in fact, we get into a full-blown trade war with China? I don't know, but I don't think the market's fully priced it in, so I think that's important. One of the things that I look at when these events happen are, what are the seasonals? Things that are bullish, bearish at this time of the year. What happens when you get years, for example, in grains when the corn is planted as late as it's going to be? What does it do to the soybean market? Another thing you might look at and go back to, what happened with skirmishes and so on. So it's a database of wealth that you go back to, get ideas as to where the seasonals are in the different markets. And what's really nice about what Moore does is on their website, and you've seen these in my special reports, you can go in there and with their charts, they're interactive. So I can look back 30-year periods, 15 or 5, and I can remove different periods I want. Then I can look at the chart and say, show me only bear years, show me only the bull years, and it gives me an idea as to what happened in those events. So past data, yeah, it has limitations, but it also has benefits. It's all a question of what you're trying to do with it and what kind of tool you're trying to make out of it. Through More, we're able to offer you a 2-week free trial. To get it, simply go to our website. You'll see More Research Center. Hit it. We'll sign up. We'll get you signed up with them and take it from there. You can always call us if you want to do that at 866-973-2077. We'll be sure to get that for you. I'm Ira Epstein. See you at the end of the day videos this afternoon. Good luck. Good trading to you.